Get in, losers. We're doing therapy.
All right, we're ready for a game in review. Going after tonight's stuff and all that fun. Playing a little bit of the anime music that we're just using for our Stumbling Through Girl by Moonlight. First time for a lot of us playing the system. First time I was ever running Blade system.
Excuse me.
So yeah, a lot of fun. First time I ever did that. So it's always fun messing with the system for the first time. And yeah, doing that genre, which when you realize you've consumed a lot of a genre, when you're just like, oh, I've got all this. Which makes Girl by Moonlight a
You
lot
watching too much anime? No, never.
Yeah.
All goes back to Dragon Slayer. That first game where she's like, "Ooh, save me!" First anime for so many people. Ruby, what? I know I'm sick. I'll go lay down in a minute. Oh my gosh.
So gets upset. All right, but we'll start reviewing. So why don't you review our pirates?
Our Pirates of the Ethereal Expanse. Well, they decided we're gonna figure it out. Excuse me. And we're gonna lay traps, and we're gonna have this great battle plan, and we're gonna go fight the stupid people. And so everyone got their night of fun right before the battle. And then the morning they woke up, and John was like, well, I'm gonna roll these bones of people I've eaten before to cast what is it, augury? Is that what it's called?
Augury.
Oh, excuse me. And then it was like, the guy you want to kill, he's not coming that direction. He's coming from another direction. And she's like, shoot. And then that was Robin. Jumbo was just like, cool, Captain. We got a problem. And Captain's like, that's cool. We got someone who could track the singularity. And she was like, oh. All right, peace. Bye. And then, so they started to get in fight with the one ship that they let escape in the last week's battle, and then the Thunder Father, because small man with small penis had to make like another like, ho, you stole the Thunder Child, but I have the Thunder Father. Which, first of all, worst name. Second of all, you voicing it like Donald Trump, because I didn't hate the fucking character enough. Thank you. Now I'm extremely hostile towards this idiot. And so like and then there was Grimm's mommy was on board of that one, and they realized that ship is a hell of a lot faster. And then Matt wants us all to go to therapy by killing people we love and care about. Like first he killed Nadja, who is like killing our what was she? She was like our first like sister person that we helped, and we got her out of a bad abusive relationship, basically, where she was being what's the word I'm looking? Not ghosted. Well, she was ghosted by her girlfriend, but then her girlfriend was like, pretended
to be dead. She was really ghosted.
No, what was it? What is it? What's it called when you're not honest and you switch it back onto the person all the time? Gaslit. Thank you. Yeah, she was gaslighting her. Which I still say abusive relationship. So Matt killed her. No, they did not end their story. They will be back next week. Let me talk. You're so like demanding, Jackie. So no, so then like they killed Nadia, and then they killed Grimm's mom. Well, no, Ash killed Grimm's mom again. Both times Ash has ended that mommy. And then they were like, oh, cool. And the little coward-ass Viceroy's hiding on the ship and won't come out in battle, but he'll summon a Kraken because he's a coward.
They have a spell.
He's a coward. But Kira decided to break down the door and go after him. But that didn't work so well because the first thing Kira did was run into hags. Which I'm still curious if these are the hags from the Citadel of the Unseen Sun. I'm just saying it could be their story on how they got down there. But so I think they killed 1 or 2 of the hags are dead now. How many hags are dead?
Done.
1 hag is dead. The other 2 are alive. 1's invisible. Volmax and Kira are fighting hags. Well, Aerodactyl Volmax is fighting a hag. Jamba and Volm are yeah, you did make friends with those hags. That's why I was curious if it's how they wound up there. But Jamba and Volm are fighting the Kraken from the outside. Maya's fighting the Kraken from the inside of the Kraken. That's the nicer way to say you got eaten by a Kraken. Ash and Grim, I think, are still on deck fighting things. And so we ended with, oh yeah, you were getting counterspelled. We ended with that because they still have to fight the Kraken. They have to destroy the Kraken. They have to kill the Viceroy. He killed Desdemona. You're a dirty, dirty bastard. And I'm about to say, let me say, if Charleston survives this, I'm going to be pissed. Do it. Poop him into the Kraken's mouth. Yeah, that's pretty much sums up what happened today. It was a lot of fighting on ships, and then a lot of fighting a Kraken, and nobody's really popped any big spells yet because we haven't summoned any elementals, we haven't summoned any celestials yet. Yes, baby girl. I have to wait till I'm done here. Okay. Little art department painted some minis for next Saturday night. Yeah. I broke some minis for Monday night, so I have to repaint your guys' minis. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm tired and don't feel good right now.
Yeah, because we've got a few Dragon Items having to miss in the morning, so we're not.
That's gonna be my painting time instead. Yeah. Look, Jackie, I can't feel my hands, and I dropped the box. I may have dropped more than 1 box.
Yeah, our vendings do not work in the hand.
Yeah, especially when I'm sick. I lost feeling today, guys, so I dropped a box or 2, and then. Well, the ship's still in one. Well, the ship is in multiple pieces, but it's supposed to be in multiple pieces. I was gonna paint it today, but then I can't feel my hands, and I don't want to do a crappy job.
Yeah.
But I did maybe I may have broken pretty much everyone except Josh's character because damn, that one's sturdy. Yeah. He's still alive thus far. He hasn't been killed off. But Shiny has some glue for that, I'm sure. Yeah, no, I will glue pieces back together if it's like 1 break. I'm pretty sure new Palin is in about 4 pieces. But Josh's character didn't break because there's 2 of them and they're really freaking sturdy. But I might have broken. I won't know. Repaint, woohoo! That's all I got. I'm gonna get Saya a blanket. Give Saya my blanket real quick.
And then we just ran The Girl by Moonlight. There it is. I think it's free fluxes. You can see the title. This is the deluxe one, which was fun. Kickstarter fun. But yeah, really excited because after I got it, really, really wanted to run this like crazy here. But yeah, so very fun. And we did.
I stole a little kid's shirt. I feel like crap.
The Brink of the Abyss with the starting scenario for that. Really, just how to kind of start that type of deal. And so, yeah, I think that was. Everyone put a lot of fun. People got used to it. It's a session. It's a lot like Candela Obscura that you've played.
Oh, cool.
So it's really kind of the same thing.
I named mine Mar, M-A-R, because it's Ram backwards. And it's a mirror universe kind of thing, so.
Absolutely. But yeah, so I would say if you get a chance to check that out, do if you look. And who knows, we might get a campaign of that going. We've been trying a lot of new games out. So eventually we might kind of get a groove. Played a bunch of co-entrants for him. Yeah, you'd be able to eventually, I think. But yeah, that's like kind of the big fun pieces of messing with a lot of it. What I really liked about it, personally, from running and kind of seeing how it makes or encourages, I guess, players to play, is everything is really about helping the group. Unless, I guess, if you're doing a side project, a long-term project, which would be a lot of fun. But like when you're making connections for like other people to use, or links for other people to use. If you're doing investigation, you're getting information for everyone to choose their next mission, but then you're at the same point upping your rank to be able to get a better result on how you're going to begin that mission. And it just moves. I loved the tempo personally. So we went from all of our characters being stressed out, having people throw books at them, destroy their cookies, stress come out. Everyone put way too much pressure on Molly's character. And we had our people from the future and all that craziness. So what was so interesting to me was how you started with stress. A lot of times in that system, in the blade system, stress is only something you give yourself. Pretty much, you never as a mechanic get stress as you start usually. So that was really interesting, as this idea of the world is what stresses you out more than actual combat, which is usually the biggest flavor of, I think, a lot of anime is usually what happens outside the fight is actually the drama, the stress, all that type of stuff. And then when you do downtime, you're helping each other recover of that. It was just so we had love triangles or dodecahedrons of form, insanely, and people picked roles. I think it was one shot, so people were messing around with it, but it seemed like something like if you're going to go ahead and do some episodes with it and put them into seasons, you could really do that. And we were talking how, because we're all trying to figure out what time everybody has to play a game like that, and so we're talking about how you could do it in 2 hours a week, knowing that you would do your obligation and your downtime for let's say the odd sessions, and then you would do Fallout and your action, your mission, basically in the even sessions, and you would know you'd have that time. You could also do a 4 hour and all that type of stuff. And why I personally really liked it, because I like these improv ones that are coming out. First of all, I love all the improv ones. Love Cypher, which is the improv system. I love Powered by Apocalypse, which is an improv system. And now this is the Blades, which is an improv system. But the Blade improv systems, the thing that to me as a GM makes them really unique and fun is that they're split up, all of them, into these 4 sections of improv play. So in a session, if you're okay, every session that we sit down as a group, we're going to go ahead and get through an entire whatever you decide that thing is, like an episode or crime or whatever your deal is. It kind of just gives everybody a clock to go by. It kind of lets everybody know what's going on, what we can do, what's that. It just was a lot of fun. Yeah, yay for Improv Math is Evil. And with Roll20, I loved using Roll20 as the VTT for it. One, we don't really need tokens or maps for it. If I was running a campaign, I would probably try to. This is one of those things that actually is why, I don't know, this is going to be a controversial say on stream, but why AI art is extremely useful for things like this. Because as a GM, you don't actually know in this game what the heck your people are going to do. You don't know what.
Wait a minute, that's every game.
Yeah.
You never know what the heck these weirdos are going to do. I love you all, but you're a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah, but even I would say it in a way that's even more so. And so being able to do visuals while they're doing this, I think I know what they chose. Or during break, piping something into like Midjourney or something like that. Or there's actually really good ones in addition to Midjourney. But to Kosher Salt was totally what you guessed at the start of the game. And that was one of those fun things. And it was where we got it from, because it was like investigating somebody. We got this idea that there was this person. The main idea was that there was this rebel that was meeting in a coffee shop and got corrupted by this evil abyssal power. But all of that came from the players. Like, that came from the players choosing to do a thing. I reacted to that choice. Like, if Ren, who Bobby was playing, hadn't chose to go the investigation route, in particularly the way they did and what they particularly said, how they were investigating, we wouldn't have probably ended up there. We would have done something entirely different. And not because there were multiple things, but because it's just how you make it up. You make it up that way. And so I really, because
it sounds like to me it was like the Brindlewood nursing home girls, but with less sexual frustration going on,
and
or more sexual frustration,
more improv.
More improv.
Yeah. But that was like because Brindlewood, like, you still have to come up it with like certain things. Like, there's a lot of improv, but there's like, here's like some triggers, here's this. This is just so much more like whatever they bring to it is going to influence everything.
Like sorry.
Yeah, very Candela Obscure, which says basically the same system of Blade system. So Blade systems are just more, and like some of the PBDA, that's like Rapscallion, which was like, you come with a sentence. Avatar's kind of like that too. Yeah, I think that's sort of the campaign you'd probably plan more on in both of those. But
are you gonna put away all your dice though?
Yeah, I have so much dice out. So I have cannons and all this stuff.
Stop it! That was loud.
Sorry. I woke Jackie.
You kill everybody, and then you're mean.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I could see myself wanting to run that all the time, so that's really nice.
That's cool.
And fun. But yeah, we might try something else. We might try some Blades or some Candela. I don't know how Blades one shot would go. Like, Blades seems very...
Blades, you might have to do a 3-shot.
I don't know, Blades seems longer, I guess, in the way that I think of it, but that's also because I listened to a long-term Blades campaign, so that might be it. So kind of look at and see what's out for it.
So what's your next one-shot idea? What's your next one-shot idea? So you've done Girl by Moonlight. What ones do you have that you still want to run? Because, like, I'm going to be the person to say it. December's coming. A lot of people are going to be calling off.
Yes.
So what one-shots are you going to be running?
Oh, Christmas Candela. That would be fun.
Okay, but if Krampus doesn't make an entrance, I will be highly disappointed.
Yeah. Oh, we would do Christmas in the Fairlands. Yeah, that'd be fun. It definitely getting a Candela out would be really cool, and it would probably be more like so if we did Candela, it would be with pre-made characters. We wouldn't be making them because the system's not out yet, though it might be I forget when it comes out. It comes out soon.
Probably in time for Christmas, because they want you to spend your money.
Yeah, there was Christmas Week 2 shot, and then there was like the 7 shot or whatever we did for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I know like a lot of people are gonna have to call off days and stuff, so I was just curious.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Because I know I'm gonna say it because Jack is gonna say it if I don't. Kids on bikes. There are people who want a one shot of that. I'm just curious, so probably some one shots in come December. I said it for you. You don't have to yell it.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Cause I guess what's funny about Kids on Bikes is I always I just feel like 3 or 4 games on that one feels like a lot like Monster of the Week, where it just feels like one session is not enough to mess with it.
Okay, but
Whereas, like, well, again, what I loved about Go by Moonlight is it really felt like you could get everything you wanted done in one session, which was nice.
Sorry, guys. I feel like crap. Can't stop yawning. Okay, so maybe some one shots are coming up, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, 1 or 2s, depending. I think, like always, we'll be grabbing like the December schedules.
Yeah, 7 shots.
Yeah, I believe it. I mean, just from, like I said, I have the system. I was looking through it, especially I was looking at the revised one because that's one I have.
Candela is out. Came out 11/14. That was the next comment that you have blocked. Thank you, Bobby.
Came out 11/14. 11/14 is tomorrow.
No. Oh, it's after midnight. Yeah, it is.
Saying is out. Did it come out 11/14? Because that's tomorrow.
That's technically
Tuesday.
Y'all, it's Monday right now because it's after midnight. So that's cool. Cool. Now you're gonna look into your big book of things to see if you have it yet.
Oh, no,
you do that. You look in your big geeky things. I still have to pick out a Christmas mini for everybody, and I need to finish up my boxes. I think that's all I've got on my list of crap to do.
Yeah, releasing November 14th, which is Tuesday.
Yeah. There you go. That on Tuesday, Bobby. Unless you got a time machine, in which case, hurry up and speed up to next August.
That's
I want to do Gen
character
Con.
that Bobby didn't play.
Don't make it December yet. I got boxes to finish. Don't do that to me, Bobby. Just because they have Christmas stuff in the stores like 2 weeks before freaking Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with it.
That's one of those, like, if it would be really fun to run. This is what would be really fun. It would be really fun to run a campaign or like a.
Josh knows what's up. Krampus, baby. Woo!
I guess not even a campaign, but I'd say like a table. Like if we got like a Sunday table together that we were going to do like a season of Girl by Moonlight, then a season of Blades, then a season of Candela, then like go back to Girl by Moonlight. Like have this rotating season.
No. Look, go Molly. Go Molly.
That would be really funny.
Well, we'll know who the villain is right away. It's her fiance from the big city.
It's that.
You want Krampus for your mini? I have some cool Krampus minis. I'm not gonna lie, I do.
Yeah, we have some Krampus.
I do have some Krampus. I have some cute Krampus ones too. I'll have to look which ones I like. I was gonna do gingerbread dragons, but those bitches are hard to print, and I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But... yeah. We could definitely do. I've been collecting a few like ones that type of things, like Christmas ones, and some other ones to mess with. So
okay, but I am not making an entire set out of food again. Can we please? Because let me tell you guys, resin on food smells gross.
That's right. Resin
and you have no idea how hard it is to cover chocolate in resin because the goddamn stuff just keeps melting.
Any memory of that game?
I do. I know.
We're not going to talk about that. Good, that shall not be talked about on stream.
What, that game? Look at my side.
That's fine.
It was horrible. And then like I had to like resin graham crackers because like normally I'd be like, okay, we'll just put it out on the table and we'll play on it. It's fine. But no, it had to be under all the hot studio lights, so everything would have melted. Resin, hot chocolate. Resin and chocolate does not mix, guys. Doesn't mix.
It does remember the one time we were teaching Saya how to play some of the games. We made a full. We definitely did bring it over to Christmas special. That was definitely possible.
All right, but somebody's got to spike the eggnog.
We made like an Rice Krispie treat dungeon.
We did. We made a Rice Krispie treat dungeon, and the villains were gummy bears.
Yeah, and so
Also
Society did a
fun
little dungeon crawl.
Also, one of my favorite is we did a puzzle in all cookies.
Yeah.
So I decorated cookies, and you had to put them like the right way. It, like basically, think of like that maze tower that you guys had to go into, where it was like the balls, and you had to put the right number of balls in the right spots. Well, one of the cookies was poisoned,
Yeah,
so you had to figure out which cookie wasn't the poison cookie, and it was like a whole like puzzle. But I think I made like 24 cookies for that puzzle.
Yeah, so we're doing a home game with that, and so
Yeah,
our players they had the cookies, and so they literally had to eat the cookie.
Yeah,
and
if you were wrong, you dead.
Yeah, that's what we were doing.
But
the
then
real cookies were not poisoned.
Yeah, but then it was me and Anne because of that just no one was gonna die.
Yeah.
I say that because sometimes he runs puzzles past me and my sister, and it takes us like a third of the time it takes any of y'all to figure it out.
Yeah, I realize they're not the best people to run puzzles by because they'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's this. Okay, cool. This will be easy enough." That's like 2 sessions.
Well, no, my favorite, my absolute favorite is you ran the one with it was Razgard, early Razgard, because it was Lakash. It's where Lakash turned to ash.
Yeah.
You ran that whole dungeon past me and Anne, and it took us 3 hours, and it took them how many sessions?
3 or 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was rough.
That was raw.
I was like, So learn not to test. That's like testing things on Creed. You're like, gotta get other people to test.
Not
it.
the brightest idea.
I
can't help it. We were raised by English teachers. We take everything literal.
But let's see. Yeah, so I guess I definitely see Brindlewood Christmas and some of the other ones.
Brindlewood Christmas sounds fun.
Brindlewood New
Although
Year.
I'm still mad because the one that was like Father, what's his name, and I can't remember what you guys were calling it, but that's still my favorite. They died in the first.
Oh yeah, that Monster of the Week where it was more like it's gonna be this great thing.
No, it's so good.
And then we turned it into the opening scene for the actual game.
Funny as hell. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a bunch of new Monsters of the Week books too. Like that would be fun to
That's
restart a good campaign on that. But got a lot of these like ones, so it's cool.
What about Thanksgiving? I've got a turkey hydra I can make. I have so many random horrible hydras. You guys don't even know. Like you fought Tia Cat, but like I've got a turkey hydra. You've seen the goose hydra. Thank you, Father Doyle and Sheldon. I got a turkey hydra. I had a goose hydra that you've seen. I'm gonna make a turkey hydra. You guys have already fought pumpkins. That was last Halloween. I'm out. I got work to do, and I don't want to do anything because I can't feel my hands and it hurts.
Yeah. But I think those are the ones.
One shots, maybe some Brindlewood Bay, maybe some.
Yeah, if we can get the peeps to it. Well, I was just getting the right people because, like, I mean, you're not gonna. The Brindlewood Bay, hopefully, I mean, it should have a little bit more. Maybe now, but I love our like ongoing old ladies that keep coming back and recur. It's like such tons of fun. As we mess with that. Let's look at their sweeps week stuff.
I got nothing else. I've got about 1 million minis I need to pay, and I have feel my hands to do it, so that's annoying. I got all these new pretty dragons that Matt bought me. I've got about how many boxes still from? I still got like 200 some minis to paint from Gen Con.
Yeah. We have the Dungeon Lasers.
All of my Dungeon Laser creatures. Yeah, you got me a whole bunch of those that still need painting.
Yeah, and a few months, like the second shipment, those are coming.
I haven't even put them all together yet. I've super glued my hands together so many times, guys. Yeah. But I like them because I can't break them because they're hard plastic.
Yeah, but I think, probably Tuesday my plan anyway is Tuesday to get the first edition of the document that has been worked on, did a lot of work on today. Trying to get that out to the admin crew of the Discord.
I am not your admin crew. I got too much other shit.
We have access to it, but you don't have to look at it.
Thank you, because I don't.
But it'll get a few opinions there, just to get an initial thing, and then we'll put the full thing in front of everybody, and And the admin's really just to help catch anything that is really stupid.
Or your horrible spelling errors.
Yeah, I think that's like really embarrassing. And then hopefully, and then then we'll have the community look, and yeah, we'll try to get that moving. I think I'm just finishing some little revisions, and I'll send it out.
And I'm sorry I'm so bad this month, guys. I get to take my shots mid-month, so I should be better by the end of the month and be able to get more stuff turned out. I don't know why I'm apologizing for breaking minis. I don't even need to tell you guys this. I just feel guilty for breaking minis.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, yeah. But people who are down would love to get a, like, if you want to try out new Sunday games, just would love to get some, like, again, like something like that, like where we're messing around with things like the blade system and going through things is like, that's like a table more than a campaign. Is like, where's a table, kind of like how we've started to do, kind of Monday was for a little bit, Monday at 5 o'clock hours, a little bit like that.
Which is now the Blue Rose hour.
Yeah. I mean, we're still cycling through systems, so it's funny because we're in the house system. But
you're a stinky Ruby. You need that.
With that, I think we will call it.
I'm gonna go die, everybody.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. Pirates was good. Moonlight was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed laughing with y'all.
There were so many deaths this weekend.
I really hope we
Talk
can
to
do a
your
campaign of
therapists, everybody. I know a good foblin.
At least in 2024, if nothing else. And then, yeah, watch more updates about what's going on in Gen Con as we try to get a house and we can play and have some crazy home games.
House table.
I don't even know the insanity we're going to do there.
Be yelled at by me in person.
And I want to give a big shout out to Misbehave for having the transformation profile. When you switch pictures, I almost give you about his day, but we did not have the time. And I was like, let's just keep going. So we can have a full game. But
love you too.
Love you guys. But good night. Ruby, get off.
No, she's mad at us because we won't go to sleep.
I know. Well, she's preventing me from ending the game. But yeah, good night.
It's chatting.
Not chatting. Good night.
Good night,
See y'all
everybody.
on the streams again.
Why don't you pick the right ending?